Welcome back to Redefined Entertainment. Whew, wow, this one's a hot one. This GTX 760 right here has been overheating. Whew, that's super hot. Let's go take a look at it. Okay, so enough tossing this card around. This card, yes, does really overheat. It gets up, to its maximum of almost 100 degrees Celsius, and then it blacks out on us. This is actually my friend's card, and he was just wondering, why does it overheat? So, we're going to go through a little of the troubleshooting of why does this GTX 760 overheat. So first, let's make sure to recreate the problem. Let's get in our computer. Okay, so here I have brought the computer up. You can see it there. You can see my other graphics card there. But we've brought up this here. There'll be an inlay somewhere of this. But as you can see, currently our fan speed hasn't kicked in yet. Our GPU temperature's at 51 degrees Celsius. Power consumption's there. So I brought up all these different things so we can just see what's going on. We've got about 19% GPU usage. So now I'm going to launch a very demanding title, Ark. So let's just hit play on this. Hit play. We should be launching Ark now. And now we can see the computer's loading here. We can see the GPU usage actually went down. But now we can see that it's gone up 100%. Our temperatures, the rising power consumption is almost at 100% here. Voltage has gone up, memory clock's gone up, temperature's still up there. So now if we go into a local one here, so we're just going to load up an Ark world here. We should see that it's still climbing, it's starting to load in. Our power consumption's gone down, but also has our speed. So now we just have to wait for this to load in. We can see our fan still hasn't kicked in here. I wonder if that has an auto threshold or something where it's set to really quiet. But we'll see. We're loading into Ark here, and we're gonna find out if this temperature just keeps rising or what happens. And here we are in Ark. We can see, yes, the temperature just does keep going up. You can see that we're not getting very good frames. Bet that's because the settings are really high up there. Let's set them down to medium. There, now we can get 30 frames. Yep, we're getting 30 frames there. Now we can look around. What do we have? What's going on? So first of all, we can see that we are at 100% GPU usage. We have only 3 gigs on this. I thought this had 2. Interesting. But we're at 100%. We go down here, we can see the fan still hasn't kicked in. GPU temperature's up at 90 now. Power consumption has went down a little bit, probably because we've clicked off the game, but yeah, let's go back in. Resume. Wow, we're definitely going down. Is something's going on, because we're at 93. 94. Wow, yeah, that temperature's just climbing. The fan hasn't kicked in. Yeah, the fan hasn't kicked in. Maybe that's our problem. Our fan's just not doing it. There we go. I'm just stopping the recording there just because I know this is going to end and soon. We've got 101 degrees. Yeah, that's not good. Definitely not good. We should shut this computer down. Yeah, the fan hasn't kicked in. Oh, there we go. There we go. The screen went off there. So let's shut this down and find out how do we fix the fan then, if that truly is the issue. So I've taken this card out of the system here, and it's still quite warm. And yeah, this obviously overheated. As we can see, it went up to 100 degrees Celsius. But yeah, this fan, that might be it. Look at that. Look how hard that is to turn. Shouldn't it be easier? Let's take a look. I have my bucket of trusty stuff here. Look at that. Birthday greetings card. Oh, here we go. Here are my fans. Let's set those down there. Look at that. Got another one. And another one. So I think we should hopefully be able to get a general idea on what fans should do. As you can see, they should be able to move easily just like that. But this fan, it's not doing that. You can actually see these fans here, they're locked in. You can't take them out. So this fan actually can be taken out because we've actually been working on this for a little while. This fan is broken. You see, there's supposed to be a centerpiece right there. That centerpiece is actually right here. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of glue and plastic on that. We've tried to glue it back in, but it just doesn't work. It's really difficult because you not only need to get it on, hold it there, have it get glued in, because there's this magnet around the outside that attracts this little metal center to it, so it's really hard to get it in there. And then once it does stick, it's a little off. You know, it's a little angled, which means that the fan rubs, you know, so you go as it goes faster. So that we just found was really impractical, and it's sad that we can't get this nice fan to go back, because, you know, it's got a nice ASUS logo on it. But what we have here is we have all these other fans. Can we put one of these other fans in? Well, let's see. We're obviously not going to want to take this little one and put it in there. That definitely won't work. This big one, we want more airflow. Too big. What about this one right here? That looks the size. And yes, I can pull this one out because we've already taken this out of this fan before to try it out. So we can actually just take this, stick that right in there, and look at that. It doesn't ride as nice and smooth as maybe it should, but that's definitely turning a lot easier. Not as much, you know, plastic grinding as the other one. So maybe now we should throw this back in the computer and see how it does. Okay, so now we have the card back in the system, and we see that the fan speed here says it's still at 0, but I can assure you that the fan is spinning. We can actually go into the software here, and under fan, we can actually control it. We can't bring it down to 0, but because it doesn't like that. But we can bring it up, and now you can definitely hear it back there. So let's bring it back down to 25%. And there now, so this program of course isn't always accurate because it's a gigabyte program and the card is of course ASUS, but it's whatever. It's what I have already installed. I didn't want to install more software. But now let's try to play Arc. And let's see if that fixed that. If the temps stay down, and if they go up, I'll turn the fan up a little bit and see. Hopefully that can, you know, compensate for it. But now it's bringing Arc up. You can see, there it is right here. So now let's get to the menu here. Just wait for the menu. And there we go. You can see we're already in. You can see our temperatures at 46, so it's a little climbing, but local. Let's go back into our single player world here. We should still have the same medium settings, so we know it definitely overheated within a minute or so of the medium settings. But let's see what happens here. Let's go back over to here, put it in our fan speed. Let's go in easy setting. Let's have it go on auto. That way we have it based on the temperature, so that way it should auto balance out. We're having a little bit of system issues here as this card is a pretty good card, but it's not the best. But yep, it's loading up here. You can see we're up to 46 degrees. Our fan is spinning back there. And here we go. We are in. Oh, level up is available. But yeah, let's see. Punch a tree. Yes, we can punch a tree in our gear. So as you saw, this card is on medium settings. And you know, we're getting 27 frames, so it's okay. We could probably turn down the settings a little bit, and then we could get our nice 30 frames. But let's check. The speed, oh wow. Look at that, it does have a fan speed. It does read it. I wonder if some drivers just got installed or something. But you can see that the temp is going up. You can hear the fan sounds a little weird, but I guess that's better than it overheating. But yep, the fan's just in there. And the reason why it sounds a little weird is because, of course, it is almost double the height. So it's got a lot more mass to it for, you know, that little motor to try to go. But yeah, we can see it does detect the fan speed now. The temperature's up to 70 degrees, so that's not so good, but we can see that on here it should be about a little over 50% at 70 degrees. So that's 50%. Okay, but let's just play a little more. Resume, jump around, look at some of these dinosaurs. Hey buddy. Hi. Yes, very nice. So, of course, I'm not actually going to play here, but let's just look. We can see that the temperature is kind of stabilizing out, I think, but I think 72 degrees looks fairly good so far. As we can see, this slowly goes up here. It's 1,620 RPM. 72 degrees Celsius. So again, let's just apply a little bit more. We're up to 30 degrees, 35 degrees, 35 degrees, 35 frames. If we're up to 35 degrees, that'd be wow from 72. But yeah, looks like the temperatures are stabilizing out now. If we really want to cool this card down, we can of course go into the advanced settings here. Turn our fan speed up. Let's go at about 80, a little under. You can hear the fan definitely kicks in there. But we can see the fan speed, yes, goes, wow, all the way up to 4,000 RPM. The temperature is quickly cooling off. So I would say that this fix here did work. It's a loud one, but it works. It is definitely loud. Maybe we should, let's go down to about 50%. There we go. That sounds better. It's about 2,000 RPM then. We're at 6 degrees. I would say this definitely fixed it. Of course, if there's still some heat issues, it might be that we need to replace thermal paste on it. But in our testing, we actually did replace the thermal paste. And of course, as you saw earlier, even with the thermal paste replaced, if the fan doesn't work, it's not gonna have time, especially with this tiny cooler on it. Well, it's just that big compared to, let's take a look at my other graphics card here, which underneath this entire card here is a giant cooler. So you can actually get away with quite a while of passively cooled. But of course, I love this 1070. But we fixed this 760 now, so we can use that in another one of our builds, as long as, you know, my friend just lets me keep it and forgets that he gave it to me. But I probably will have to return it to him sometime. So I hope you liked this video here. Hope you learned something that, you know, if your fan doesn't work, you're definitely not going to have a good time cooling it. Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. If you want to support us, please use our Amazon affiliate link, follow us on social media, and go to our webpage. All the links will be in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe, like if you liked, and dislike if you didn't.